everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tastefully Balanced. I'm Miriam, and today I am making a very typical Bengali dish called shrimp dopeju or shrimp curry. So stay tuned to see how we make this. All right, welcome back. So in front of me, I have a pan that is heating up with about 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. And so I'm just gonna wait until that melts and then add about 1 medium onion. So just white onion. I've already chopped it up. I'm just gonna add it to the pot. Perfect. So if you want it to be very much like a dopeju, which is just mainly onions, you could add maybe like a medium onion and half of another medium onion to make it really like thick. But for me, I'm gonna make this kind of in the middle of like a dopeju and a curry, which is like a little bit more brothy. So I'll show you. So I've been frying this up, and now I'm gonna add, I have ginger garlic cubes from my Desi hack video. You'll recognize that. I'm gonna add that and mix around for a couple more minutes. And then also to help speed up the process of frying up the onions, I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt. That will wilt the onions even faster. All right, so while that is frying up, I'm just gonna walk through all the spices that I have. So I've got a little bit more salt, some chili, cumin, coriander, curry powder, turmeric, and garam masala. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that to my pan. Stir it up a little bit. All right, so that looks good. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of water. Okay, and then now I'm going to add about, I would say like 1 Roma tomatoes or 10 of these grape tomatoes that I have. And that will release a little bit more liquid as well. And then fry these up until the tomatoes are a little bit softened. Okay, so the tomatoes are all nice and softened, and then I also added a little bit more water. I just add water enough so that it doesn't stick to the bottom. And so this looks good. Now I'm going to add the shrimp. So I have about 1 pound of deveined and deshelled no-tail shrimp. If you want to keep the skin on or the tail on, you can. My parents, when they make this, they keep everything on because they like to eat it. And it also does add a lot of flavor. But for me and my husband, we just, for the ease of eating, you know, you don't want to sit there and peel. I just go ahead and peel the entire thing off, and then I take the tail off as well. So I'm just going to fry this up for a few minutes until the shrimp is a little bit pink and cooked through, and then I will show you what's next. Okay, so the shrimp looks good, and this is where you can decide whether you want to keep your curry or dopeju more kind of like this, where the onions are still very visible, or if you want to add more water to make it a little bit more brothy. So for me personally, I like to add a little bit more water. And so when I have it with rice, I have a little bit of the broth or the curry, or we call it jhol in Bangla. So we have a little bit of that jhol to eat with the rice, and it flavors up the rice really nicely. So I'm gonna wait and simmer this for a couple minutes and then show you the last bit. Okay, so it's simmering away. I'm just gonna add a few chili peppers and then cilantro to just top it off, and then mix it all around, and we are done. So that is how I'm gonna leave mine. Again, if you don't want it this soupy or brothy, you can just not add as much water and it will be thicker. So that looks good. And now for my favorite part, I've got a little plate of rice here that I just want to taste it with. And I'm gonna take a couple of the shrimp. And the jhol. Looks good. All right, so let me go ahead and try this. Hot. So good. I think my mom would be proud. All right, well, if you have never tried a Bengali recipe before, please give this one a try. If you like it, let me know, comment, like, and share, and subscribe to my channel to see more Desi recipes this month. And as always, remember to live life tastefully balanced.